In the December 2019, the movie Kucumbu Tumbuh Indahku of My Body brought home the Best Picture from the third Indonesian Film Festival. But before watching the film has gone through streets of sunshine because of its home recognition. Religious organizations rejected the film's screening in theater in several province regions of Kubu Raya in West Kalimantan issued a letter preventing the film from big screen in the region. Similar book Mermaid in Depok in West Java, Pontianak in West Kalimantan, and Padang in West Sumatra. The most opponent claim that the movie Beethoven has negative impact on society because of its LGBT content.
Kucumbu Tubuh Indahku might be the last prominent movie to have centered on LGBT characters in the past 3 years. But this was not the case about a decade ago, when a number of films explored this kind of theme in theaters. So why have this film stopped appearing as regularly?
Kucumbu Tubuh Indahku was not the first LGBT film to win at the Citra Awards. In 2024, Addison won the Best Picture
Written by Joko Anwar and directed by Nia Dinata. The film, which brought Tora Sudiro's name to fame, showed the country's first on-screen gay kiss. Still, the movie was well received by the public and critics.
Still, the movie was well
After
received
Arisan,
by
the trend
the
of
public
LGBT
and
films
critics. After
continued.
Arisan,
Indonesia
the
saw
trend of
Berbagi
LGBT
Suami,
films
Detik Terakhir,
continued.
and Coklat
Indonesian
Strawberry,
show
most
Berbagi
of which
Suami,
were
Detik
liked by the
Terakhir, and
audiences.
Coklat
In
Strawberry, most of
2010,
which
the
were
nation even saw
liked in
comic actor
audience
Amin
in
playing in Madam X as the
2010.
titular character,
The nation
a transgender
even saw comic
superhero.
actor Amin playing
So why
transgender
are we seeing
superhero.
fewer LGBT films now?
Karena ada retorika kebencian terhadap kelompok LGBT sendiri yang sudahlah underrepresented, punya stigma dan stereotip yang buruk gitu, dan retorika kebencian itu juga naik ternyata seiring setelah demokrasi 1998. Kekerasan terhadap LGBT itu makin meningkat, dan itu jadi satu atau dua faktor yang bikin story tentang LGBT itu jadi makin redup.
Aulia Adam, a Jakarta-based journalist who writes about film in Indonesia. A survey in 2018 from Poster Saiful Munjami Research and Consulting showed that 80% of 100% in 2000 100% responded considering the LGBT community threat in 1% of the group site prohibited by religion. Adam said the factor might push in Indonesian film industry to avoid LGBT transporter in the movie as they would not be marketable to white audience.
It is also difficult for queer communities to represent themselves in the industry. Only people with enough resources can create films with LGBT themes.
For example, Mas Garin's Memories of My Body. I think it's a good example for us to see that the situation is not very, good for the group itself. So we need the cheese hat male director to tell the story about the community. At least in the last decade, LGBT characters kayak more likely appear as the punchline to a bad joke, kayak padahal kan bisa kayak kompleks dan nuance gitu. Kayak sebenarnya pernah ada film-film yang cukup karakternya cukup kompleks dan cukup nuance di sinema Indonesia, tapi makin ke belakang yang makin kerasa ya itu tadi kayak karakter-karakter LGBT yang hadir makin underrepresented, secara angka makin kecil, terus yang ada juga ya nggak cukup kompleks dan nuance lagi, cenderung satu tone, same note.
But this doesn't mean Indonesian filmmakers have completely stopped making films about LGBT issues. They just rarely do it for the big screen.
Kalau kita lihat sih film-film LGBT yang rilis juga nggak banyak yang di mainstream gitu. Kebanyakan kan di festival atau di OTT. Tapi untuk secara general sih publik Indonesia kayaknya belum siap kayak Thailand lah untuk bisa merepresentasikan teman-teman LGBT di industri film.
Fahri Al-Jufran, and he's an inspiring filmmaker who has an institution showcasing LGBT issues.
What makes you interested in digging deeper into such a theme?
Sebenarnya tujuan utama bikin film ya bukan dulu nggak ngelihat apakah industri sedang membutuhkan atau tidak sih gitu. Tapi karena emang lahir dari keinginan untuk bercerita aja, ada banyak hal yang pengen diutarakan, pengen dipertanyakan, pengen didiskusikan. Jadi ya tujuannya bukan untuk industri sebenarnya dari awal, bukan untuk kayak di Indonesia kurang, yuk kita bikin lebih banyak, karena sampai sekarang pun saya belum bikin yang baru kan. Karena emang belum ada cerita yang kayaknya harus diutarakan sekarang gitu. Kalau yang negatif sih sebenarnya udah biasa ya, namanya Indonesia gitu. Pemain negatif udah wajar gitu. Sampai ada yang dulu bikin artikel kan, oh iya ini katanya filmmaker ini membuat propaganda film LGBT. Tapi wow, propaganda, siapalah aku ini bikin propaganda gitu kan. Tapi itu kan bagian dari diskusi ya, jadi ya yang negatif ada, tapi nggak banyak sih, karena emang saya juga milih-milih tempat di mana rilisnya.
While the film industry and the moviegoers remain reluctant to accept films with LGBT issues, many hopes that creators can still express themselves more freely without fear of persecution.
Satu banci mati di Jakarta, nggak akan ada yang nyari.